Handsets won't be cheap though, they'll cost €999 each. Apple has teamed up with phone companies around the world to sell its handsets, but in Germany, Vodafone took legal action to stop its rival T-Mobile offering an exclusive phone deal. Well, Chris Green is the editor of IT Pro and joins us now to unravel all this. Thanks for coming in. Just explain to us what's actually happened in Germany.
Well, basically what's happened today is that in order to overturn the injunction, T-Mobile has agreed to sell the iPhone without insisting that you take out a 2-year airtime agreement at the same time. So you can now walk into a T-Mobile retail store in Germany, put your money on the counter and just walk out with the phone. There's no need for you to sign up with T-Mobile at the same time. However, there is a huge cost involved if you want to take that route.
What sort of cost is that?
Well, if you buy the phone with the airtime deal that T-Mobile would prefer you took, it's €400. If you buy it without, it's €1,000.
So is it a case of good news, bad news for the consumer then?
It's good news in that it does introduce the element of choice that's currently been missing. In Germany, soon in France, here in the UK and in the US, if you want an iPhone, it's with one provider only. In the US, it's AT&T, in the UK, it's O2, in France, it'll be Orange, and obviously in Germany, it's T-Mobile. If you wanted to stay with your existing network, if you were with another network, or you just wanted the freedom to try out other networks, you couldn't do that. Now, potentially, you can.
So this is going to have an impact on markets around Europe, you think?
It's definitely going to have an impact on markets around Europe. This could set a precedent Europe-wide. It could have implications in existing markets selling the iPhone and in any other European territories that Apple might want to roll the phone out to. It's also going to have an impact on Apple's ability to make money out of this device going forward, because they've been very, very shrewd in setting up revenue-sharing deals with those networks they've signed the exclusive deals with. So O2, AT&T and so forth are actually returning an element of the monthly recurring revenue that they're making from contracts back to Apple. If you don't sell the phone with a recurring revenue contract, there's no ongoing revenue for Apple with it either.
So good news-ish for the consumer, bad news it sounds like for people like T-Mobile, but certainly for Apple.
Certainly for Apple. The whole sales model for the iPhone is built around this idea of making money back from it every month through the money you spend on calls and text messages and surfing the web. If you buy the phone without an airtime deal with Apple's chosen provider, Apple just simply isn't going to make that revenue. And they really have geared the price of this product at, say, for example, €399. It's quite keenly priced for what you're getting. There really isn't a huge amount of profit to be made from just selling the hardware. It's all about what they're going to make over the next 2 years.
What will they try to do to circumvent this then, do you think?
Well, there's a few things they can try. First and foremost, they're upping the price. So paying €1,000, they are making a bit of money out of you straight away, but not as much as they would have done if you had signed a contract. Apple may look now to actually expand deals with other network providers, maybe follow the same route that traditional phone manufacturers take, which is to actually sell their phones through all the networks and expand the potential for sales. Or they might just look now at offering the next generation of phone in the hope that the new features will be enough to persuade people to buy it.
Fascinating stuff. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.